body into him.
He does draw the foul here. So as the first half is winding to a close, Sporting Kansas City with a chance, and there's another one of those set pieces that you just don't see players getting right. Now, Tyler Deric just threw a shoulder right into Dwyer, knocks him to the ground. Christian Nemeth getting into the mix here.
Well, that's the third time with Tyler Deric and Dwyer.
And Dwyer keeping his hands behind his back at this point.
And Tyler Deric should get a yellow, but this is almost a similar situation as in Vancouver when Dwyer drew a yellow for a little bit of a dive.
I've seen Jorge Gonzalez reach into his front pocket. And this time, I don't know that it was anything cheeky from Dwyer. I mean, he was trying to get in on a ball that was headed towards the box, and he got a little piece of Tyler Deric.
Yeah, Dwyer does not care. Deric knows he's coming. He makes a clean catch, and he just doesn't like the fact that Dwyer's been a thorn in his side the whole game. Tyler Deric should receive a yellow card here, but I think maybe both players are looking at a caution here.
Does Dwyer deserve it? I don't quite understand, and that's 5 now for Dwyer, so he'll be suspended the next game. And I think Dwyer has a case here, Andy. Am I wrong?
Yeah, I do. The only argument, I go back to the Vancouver game where Dwyer, let's see, who was he getting into on that one?
Waston.
It might have been Waston, you're right. And Waston kind of goes down a little too easily, and he's given a yellow card for doing so.
Right.
And so that might have been the only argument you have. I think Dwyer was expecting a little chest bump there from Tyler Deric. Went down maybe a little bit too easily instead of holding his ground, but you know, I mean, you can make a case either way.
And I understand, I think, where Jorge Gonzalez is coming from here. When things start to get chippy, and these are two teams that really don't like one another, it always gets physical. There was a skirmish between these two teams in the U.S. Open Cup game 10 days ago. And if you're Jorge Gonzalez, maybe you're just trying to get control of this thing and put everybody on notice that you'll show a yellow if there's any skirmish that happens. But for me, my perspective on that, Andy, for whatever it's worth, and it's not much, Tyler Deric just lost his cool there. He was the one that lost his cool, and I don't understand why two players get punished for one guy losing his cool.
He did. He lost it a little bit. Like I said before, Dwyer's been a thorn in his side. That's probably the third incident they've had together, whether it's trying to impede on his progress to play an early ball or going up with him. But I think it's a clean play. I think Dwyer just needs to get away from him at that point. You know you're sitting on 4, or maybe you don't know you're sitting on 4 yellow cards.
Okay, we're into the final minute of stoppage time here. Let's check in quickly with Jake.